recording live from Glory Hole Studios in Chicago and beyond. This is Cognitive Dissonance. Every episode we blast anyone who gets in our way. We bring critical thinking, skepticism, and irreverence to any topic that makes the news, makes it big, or makes us mad. It's skeptical, it's political, and there is no welcome mat. Today is Thursday, January the 9th, and Cecil, LA is on fire today. Did you have that in your bingo card?
Wow, yeah. It was really devastating out there.
It's terrible.
Those winds just ripped through, and like so many different places got burned out there. It was really just the drone footage was awful to look at.
Not even remotely contained. Like I was reading a thing today. I've got a good friend of mine out in California, and when this whole thing started, I reached out to him. Now he's in the Inland Empire, so he's pretty far from LA, but they get a lot of fires where he's at. And he sent me like a thing of like the newscaster. Dude, it's 100-mile-an-hour winds. In parts of 80 mile an hour winds, like
wow,
and up to 100-mile-an-hour gusts. That's a hurricane.
That's hurricane force winds.
74 miles an hour is a force 1 hurricane.
Yeah,
is a category 1, not force.
Yeah,
1. Category 1 hurricane. That's crazy. It's devastating out there. Yeah,
wow, that's insane. It's been really bad. Yeah,
there was a really weird piece of tape that I heard, where somebody is like being interviewed, as the newscaster's interviewing somebody, and the guy's like, hey, you know, if you have to abandon your car in the street, leave your keys in the car so that myself and others like me and fire rescue, we can move your car out of the way if necessary. And the guy's like, thank you so much. And who am I speaking with? He's like, Steve Guttenberg, the actor. There's
no
just
kidding.
Like, it's such a Hollywood LA thing. Like he's just out there like doing some work and trying to help and like be a good, community member. And like, it's just a moment where like the newscaster didn't recognize him and just like, yeah, thanks. That's great. You know, and who are you? And he's like, my name's Steve Guttenberg. Like,
wow.
Like, he's like, the actor? And he's like, yeah, it's me. So I thought it was really funny, actually. Wow, like a weird little piece of like California Hollywood.
Yeah,
right there,
for sure.
You know?
It's like a person who's like, you're just walking down the street and you see like a guy who was in 3 Men and a Baby.
Yeah, I know.
What the hell? I also want to mention too, this isn't in the notes, but about an hour ago, the Supreme Court denied Trump. They were initially going to try to see if they could stay that the 34 felony accounts tomorrow. The 34 felony counts tomorrow. This is releasing. So this will already have happened, but we're recording on Thursday night. So they are going to sentence him for these 34 counts. And he tried to go to the Supreme Court to see if he could stop the sentencing. And they came back with a 5-4 decision that he is going to continue being sentenced. Roberts and Amy Coney Barrett joined the liberal justices, but Gorsuch, Alito, Kavanaugh, and Thomas all thought that Trump shouldn't be charged in this, and they all voted for it, but they were outvoted in this particular case, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. But by the time this releases, we'll have known what Judge Marchand does on Friday morning.
Yeah, you know, the thing is, like, I'm certain that it's going to be a symbolic sentence.
Yeah,
right?
I'm sure.
So there's no way.
Time. They already said they're not. They said they're not.
So what are they going to do? Like, he's the fucking president-elect of the United States. He's going to be sentenced on January 10th, and like 10 days later, he's going to be fucking sworn in.
Yeah, he's going to be the president.
So this is such a bizarre world.
Yeah,
that we've built for ourselves. Yeah. It's a bizarre world, Cecil, that we have constructed for ourselves to live in. It's not, and I'm saying that on purpose because, like, this is not a world we find ourselves in. You know what I mean? We find ourselves in a world like in LA, right? You find yourself in that mess because nobody raked LA to get all the leaves out.
To rake it, yeah.
That's why forest fires happen. That's clearly why LA
Finland,
caught on fire. You got to rake it. So
Finnish people know how to rake forests.
They know how to rake the forest. Like, you got to get in there with like one of those big yard rakes and rake out LA, and it wouldn't have caught on fire. I mean, duh, everybody fucking. But like, this is a situation that we've created for ourselves. We elected a felon.
Yeah,
we didn't elect a guy who was maybe a felon. He'd already been adjudicated a felon
by
the time we elected him. Yeah. We elected a felon. This is the thing we did.
Yeah.
We all get to look around and say, this is the world we built together.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Let's watch it happen.
Yeah.